practice your English, okay, you need to pronounce every word clearly, okay, and put your practices into a whole sentence, okay, so you need to practice and practice all over again, okay, and until you can catch the right speed, the right pronunciation, and the fluency will improve from there, okay, all right, how, so, would you please give them a score and also write down your comments? And don't forget to sign your name, okay, at the bottom of the worksheet. Okay? Now, like, tell me, so far, how many of you are confident to speak out sentences in English? Raise your hand. No, my question is, I repeat my questions. So after all your, you have done your practices with your teammates, with your crew members, you're having fun, trying to read out the movies, how many of you are more comfortable, not confident, are more comfortable of reading out or saying out your sentences in English? How many of you? Raise your hand. Okay, feeling better, not so afraid, because at the first time when I saw you guys, you tend to mumble the words within your mouth, okay? That's not the way to practice your English. You need to, speak up and speak it clearly and loudly, okay? How? So this activity is just for you to practice. You need to pronounce every word clearly and, at the same time you're having fun, okay? How? Nice. So, before our final exam, we will have another chance for you to do the debate. Okay, yeah, for you, another chance. We have 1 week for you to do the debate. And the topic, okay, and your roles will be informed like 2 weeks ahead. Okay, 所以在期末考的上个礼拜，6月初的时候 ，at the first beginning of June， okay， 我们会有一个 AI 的 artificial intelligence， 或者是 computer technology 的一个 debate， 一个辩论 ，OK， yeah， 好 ，and it's kind of special because I arrange your roles for you, okay, and then I will tell you the rules and what are some things that you can think of, and you need to find out some reading assignment, reading art materials from the internet. Okay? How? Right? And before I let you go today, because this is a homework for you, and I'm going to, this worksheet have already, I have already uploaded onto iCan. Okay, so you can find this worksheet on iCan. And I don't think we can finish it in 30 minutes. I don't know. We can try. And I pulled out a disc from CNN, okay, which will tell you the application of technology, okay, and in putting all those science fiction movies into the real thing, okay. So I'm going to give you the worksheet together. Okay, later, I'm going to show you. This is a news report, an article from CNN, Interactive TV. I hope it works. I'm going to film first, okay? And then we will get into the voice file and see if you can find out the main ideas of this, the latent application of the brain mapping. This is the best thing.
What if we could download a skill into our brains as easily as Keanu Reeves did in The Matrix? Or implant a memory that we never actually experienced, like in Total Recall? Or control an avatar with our thoughts, like in the James Cameron film? Science fiction could become reality sooner than you think, if we can map the human brain. Dr. Michio Kaku, a theoretical physicist and CBS News science contributor, details these exciting possibilities and the current state of the brain in his latest book, The Future of the Mind.
We can actually photograph a thought, communicate these thoughts to, let's say, a robot or a computer. These were all considered to be preposterous just 10 to 15 years ago, and now we do it.
Just as the telescope revolutionized astronomy, says Kaku, the MRI and other technologies have led to a golden age in neuroscience.
We can actually see desire, self-awareness, your guilty conscience. We can actually see these as blood flows as registered by an MRI machine.
The biggest moonshot in this field might be to map all of the inner workings of the brain, down to the neuron, similar to mapping the human genome. President Obama announced the Brain Initiative in 2013. It's an effort to show how the brain's neural circuits work together in real time. Is it more difficult to map the brain than it was to map the human genome, which took about initially 10 or 15 years?
It'll take a lot of time. Realize that the Human Genome Project only talked about maybe 20,000 genes or so that make up the human body. The brain has 100 billion neurons, each neuron connected to 10,000 other neurons. That's as many stars as there are in the Milky Way galaxy. And so it will take time.
Europe's Human Brain Project aims to simulate the brain on a supercomputer. That won't be easy, given that today's most powerful computers have just a fraction of the power necessary to do the job. But don't worry, scientists are already achieving what was once thought impossible. Giuliano Pinto is paralyzed from the chest down, but he's learned to walk again, using an exoskeleton connected to his brain. One small step for Pinto, one giant leap for neuroscience. Dr. Miguel Nicolelis, head of the Walk Again project, trained 8 paraplegics in Brazil to operate hydraulic legs using only their thoughts. Patients simply think of the act of walking, and a special cap reads their brain's electrical signals, which are decoded into commands for the legs.
In less than a decade, we went from a concept to a clinically relevant application that can impact the lives of 20, 30 million people around the world.
The exoskeleton also allows the patients to feel each step they are taking. Sensors like these throughout the device send signals to the patient's arms, which stimulates them with feeling.
One day we'll actually connect the human mind to a robot, an avatar. An avatar which may one day walk on the moon, governed by an astronaut sitting in his hot tub in his living room.
Would it be possible to take a skill and inject it into the brain? I'm thinking of The Matrix and Keanu Reeves instantly learning martial arts.
This is conceivable. And beyond that, maybe even upgrading the skills of workers. Why not record many of the skills that require high tech and insert them into workers so they can upgrade their skills rather than having to go to junior colleges and struggle with courses. This may be a way to upgrade the skills of the population.
Ultimately, says Kaku, if we can upload our brains into a computer, we could outlive our frail bodies and perhaps achieve immortality.
Do you really think this is possible? Well, just realize that today, we're just at the beginning of this revolution. We're beginning now to record thoughts, and the very fact that we can talk about this in a scientific way means that we've all of a sudden crossed a watershed.
What do you know? So this is for real. This is for real. Now maybe in your lifetime you get to see it. You get to see Avatar. I don't know. Okay. So well, actually, this is one of the clips from the CNN magazine, and it is recorded from the BBC News. Okay, so they interview some of the top scientists in this field. Now, let's give it a try. We have like 10 questions, so probably you get to finish it. Let's see how many we can work it out today. Okay. So I'm going to start from the first beginning, and I will try to slow down and let you catch the phrases or the keywords that you need to learn, okay? Let's start from number 1.
What if we could download a skill into our brains as easily as Keanu Reeves did?
Okay, so that's the first question. What if we can... Yeah, good. 我们直接从电脑里面下载生成力。So, what if we can, well, try your best to write down the sentence or I'm going to come up.
What if we could download a skill into our brains as easily as Keanu Reeves did in The Matrix? Or implant a memory that we never actually experienced?
Or 植入 implant, yes, or implant a memory that we have never actually experienced. Okay, these are the things that scientists can do today. Okay, you download the skill, maybe, and what if we can implant the memory, okay, that we never actually experienced, or 还有比最后。
As Keanu Reeves did in The Matrix. Or implant a memory that we never actually experienced, like in Total Recall. Or control an avatar with our thoughts, like in the James Cameron film.
Or 什么 Avatar 它除了阿凡达它有它自己的意思 So would you please look it up in a dictionary See what does it mean by Avatar Okay Avatar It has specific meaning Or control an avatar With what 用我们的思想好第一个再一次从头哈 Let's start over
What if we could download a skill into our brains as easily as Keanu Reeves did in The Matrix? Or implant a memory that we never actually experienced, like in Total Recall? Or control an avatar with our thoughts, like in the James Cameron film? Science fiction could become reality sooner than you think.
Okay. So science fiction. Fiction. Science fiction means 科技电影 science fiction, which is not real, but science fiction could become reality. Okay. Sooner.
An avatar with our thoughts, like in the James Cameron film. Science fiction could become reality sooner than you think, if we can map the human brain.
If what? If what? Right? Now, this is number 1. Can you check each other's answer? Help your teammates. Maybe your teammates got some answers that you don't. Talk to each other. important keywords, okay, you need to learn, like download, upload, you already know that. Implant, 植入哈 implant, okay. Mapping our brain, 好，这个 mapping 很重要 ，it's a very important keyword, mapping, okay. 好 ，science fiction is also a plus, 好，这个科幻片。Okay, are you ready? Can we move on? Yes? Alright, the more you got, the less work you will do when you go home. Alright, number 2. Dr. MK, say what? This is the guy. Oh, his English is good, right? Yeah, it's a Japanese. Okay, here we go.
Dr. Michio Kaku, a theoretical physicist and CBS News science contributor, details these exciting possibilities and the current state of the brain in his latest book, The Future of the Mind.
We can actually photograph a thought, communicate these thoughts to, let's say, a robot or a computer.
Okay, this is what he said in his book. We can actually smart thoughts, not robot? What did he say?
And the current state of the brain in his latest book, The Future of the Mind.
We can actually photograph a thought, communicate these thoughts to, let's say, a robot.
好 ，robot 前面是 let's say，就比如说的意思。Okay, communicate the thought to a robot. Okay, all right. Photograph 二的 see photograph 可以当动词，it could be used as a verb, right? You photograph your thoughts, okay, and then you communicate the thoughts to a robot. All right. Okay, here, right? So. MK.
Or a computer. These were all considered to be preposterous just 10 to 15 years ago, and now we do it.
There's the keywords. Yes. Considered to be. 这个字就是我要用的。Next.
A thought, communicate these thoughts to, let's say, a robot or a computer. These were all considered to be preposterous.
Preposterous. Preposterous. This is important keywords. Preposterous. 有人找到了 ？Yes. 请问前面三个字 preposterous, T P R E. P R E. Preposterous. 它的中文意思是 What does it mean? What does it mean? Preposterous? Yeah, ridiculous. Yeah, preposterous means ridiculous. So it considered to be ridiculous, considered to be funny. Okay, it's like a joke, but not anymore. Not in 10 or 15 years. Okay, preposterous. How? So you learn another keywords. Okay. So just 10 to 15 years ago. Now we can do it.
Just 10 to 15 years ago, and now we do it.
Just as the telescope revolutionized astronomy, says Kaku,
That's the keywords. Just as the 什么 You use something to look at the star. What do you call it? You use something to look at the star, afar. What do you call it? Yeah, 望远镜 I know. What in English? Telescope. Telescope. So it's just like the telescope. 后面有个单词谁听得到 ？R 开头，然后它意思是起了革命性的变化。So what word will we use? This is an important keyword. 好棒。
To be preposterous just 10 to 15 years ago, and now we do it.
just as the telescope revolutionized astronomy, says Kaku, the
Yes, just as the telescope, you know the word revolution. revolution， 革命，对不对？你把那个字变成动词 ，put it into a verb. So revolutionize. So the telescope revolutionized astronomy. Astronomy 就是天文学。Okay. 好 So just as this telescope revolutionized astronomy， 我们把这句做完哈。
MRI and other technologies have led to a golden age in neuroscience.
有几个 keywords， you know MRI， 然后有一个字是神经医学、神经学、脑神经的神经学。Right, number 2. I think you're getting better. 哎，你越来越厉害哦。Come on, number 2.
Just as the telescope revolutionized astronomy, says Kaku, the MRI and other technologies have led to a golden age in neuroscience.
So what did you hear? Tell your partner. Go, say. Neuroscience 是两个字。Neuroscience， 学一个字根吧，这个字就是 neuro。有一个字叫 neuron， 是什么 ？neuron。对，学理工科的应该要知道，神经运动员，对不对？不是理工科。啊 ，too bad 好啦，文学的也要知道。来 ，neuron 加 on 哈 ，neuron 是神经元，对不对？哈，神经元小小的一个神经素 neuron。So neuron science， 是神经医学或神经科学。OK， got it？ Yes， 好。剩下的 too bad that we only have like 2 hours. So now it's about time to say goodbye. But we still got work to do. 这一张 worksheet. This worksheet, I put it on ICANN. So you may turn in this assignment in paperwork. 你可以回去把这个 worksheet 把它做完。或者是 or you want to turn in, put it in the forum. 把它放到讨论区也可以。好，随便你。OK。好 ，but 这样子好，我们用纸本教，so that I can know that you practice it and you look it up in the dictionary. 好，下个礼拜 next week 给我纸本的作业 ，OK， 我下礼拜说，你下礼拜不给我就不算了，好 ，so I will not take it, right？ 像那个印度的那个 teacher, right? OK， 好 ，so yeah, yes I do. OK， 好 ，and I will put the voice file， 我把那个音档，它应该是 MP3 file. I put it on ICANN as well. Okay, so I guarantee that you cannot find any script right here anywhere else online. Okay, 好，这个是yes， 今天那个 grading 的要给我。OK， 好，那回去之后，请你自己用音档，开音档之后呢，you study at home and finish the worksheet. OK， 好。